And welcome to the JV Championship of the Stoddard County Conference Tournament. This game will be between the Dexter Bearcats and the Bloomfield Wildcats. And this is a big game for these JV teams. You know, there's not a whole lot of JV tournaments out there, and for the Stoddard County Conference to have their own JV tournament, it's big for these kids, and they're going to be playing because I tell you, these are bragging rights for this JV championship for these JV kids.
Yeah, these teams are, the schools are 5 miles apart. They're always good rivals. And like you said, there aren't very many tournaments for JV teams, 1 or 2 a year. Usually a JV team only gets in one, and it gives these kids a chance to get to play in tournament play. We got the 1 seed against the 2 seed. The seeds are true, so it ought to be a good game.
And what bigger way to win a tournament when it's in your conference with teams right around in your area in the Stoddard County, to get those bragging rights of a tournament championship between all those schools. And it's got to be big for these kids. I remember my JV days, you know, not a whole lot of tournaments to play in. You know, you're basically taking back seat to the varsity at the JV level, and this is big for these kids.
It sure is. I mean, and it just gets them used to the tournament act, you know, the whole tournament situation and the tournament atmosphere. Because these kids usually don't get to have, you know, they're on the bench, they're sitting behind the bench during the varsity tournaments. They don't really get to be a part of the atmosphere, so this is really big for these kids.
Sure, and you've got a great crowd between, you know, you got a Bloomfield home crowd and a Dexter crowd just down the way, and Dexter is going to be playing the championship, so they've brought a great crowd for these JV kids, and it's going to be a great atmosphere for these two teams.
Yeah, lots of Bernie folks here. So it will be. And the tournament atmosphere is just something that's just completely different than anything else. You got the regular season, they're great games. You really get up to play, but when you get down to a tournament atmosphere, it's just a completely different level. It's a completely different feeling for these kids.
And we're getting ready for the starting lineups here of this JV championship.
Coward, a 5'9", a 5'4" sophomore. Aaron Henson, a 5'10" sophomore. Zach Pounds, a 6-foot sophomore, number 32. Adam Vanderveer, a 6'3" sophomore. He's their leading scorer. And Thomas Forkham, number 6-foot sophomore. Bloomfield has a pretty good size for a JV team.
They sure do.
Daniel Fritz, 5'6" sophomore. Jordan Pitts, 5'7" sophomore. Jake Lee, a 6-foot sophomore. He's the leading scorer for Dexter in this tournament. Tyler Miller, Dick Summers. And Brandon Moore, a 6'1" sophomore. Tyler Miller, who's been the leading scorer for Dexter the last 2 games in this tournament, is not starting. Be coming off the bench. Bloomfield will, from looking at the rest of this tournament, Bloomfield will play 7 or 8 people. Dexter looks like they will play about 6. Now keep their starting 5 on the court most of the time. Jacob Lee jumping against Aaron Henson.
And the tip goes to the Bearcats. Well, Brandon Moore boots it out of bounds. It'll go to the Wildcats. And they're debating over the possession. The possession area should go to the Bearcats now that the Wildcats inbound with possession. Brandon Moore never obtained possession. And inbound underneath, deflected away by the Bearcats, stays underneath to the Wildcats.
Just judging from the number of people that Dexter plays and Bloomfield plays, I'm sure Dexter's going to want to control the tempo. They're coming out in an aggressive man-to-man.
And the ball taken away by Fitz. Swings it over Summers. He'll put it up for three.
That's a dangerous thing to do, is try to save the ball in underneath your opponent's basket. He got away with it that time. Just judging from the last two games, the other games of this tournament, Bloomfield will put up more threes. They'll shoot more from the outside than Dexter.
And offensive rebound goes out to Cowart.
The Dexter's changed their offense, or changed their defense.
That's Henson up for three, no good. Rebound by Vandiver. He'll put it up in the lane, no good.
Good spin move.
Rebound Lee gives it up to Fitz. Shot inside by Lee, no good. He puts it up again, and he puts it in. Nice effort there by Lee underneath.
Jacob Lee, I think I had said that Tyler Miller had been the leading scorer for Dexter during this tournament. Actually, it's been Jacob Lee, and you can see why when that move and the tenacity he had to keep after that ball.
Oh, a hard pass underneath.
Good deflection off the head.
And a rebound by that's Jacob Lee again. Has the ball at the high post, kicks it out to Summers.
Bloomfield's in the 2-3.
Fitz with the drive, no good. Put up by Lee, rims off. He'll go to the line. And this free throw is brought to you by the Bank of Advance. At 3 locations in Stoddard County, Advance, Dexter, and Bell City. You can check them out at bankofadvance.com for all of your banking needs. Bank of Advance.
Foul was by Thomas Forkham, his first, team's first.
Second shot up, no good. That's Daniel Fitz with the rebound.
They have to be twins.
And he puts it up for three, no good. Rebound Moore, he puts it up, no good. Rebound goes to Henson, or Pounds that is. He pushed it up and overthrown, turns it over to Dexter. And we'll have a quick timeout. We'll take a quick break ourselves. We'll be right back.
Folks, if you've not been to the Winchester Place, come in and take a look at this facility. You don't know what you have missed.
We are very proud of this facility. A lot of people do not realize we're here, what we can offer to them, and what a facility we have. And we would like to have people come by anytime and tour us. You won't find a better place to live or better staff to take care of you anywhere southeast Missouri. I'll guarantee it.
We are located at 400 Winchester Drive. Come down Bowman, and we sit on the corner of Bowman and Winchester.
And we're back with 4:23 remaining in the first quarter. Bearcats inbound with a 3-0 lead.
Looks like Bloomfield's going to apply some pressure. Going to try to trap the ball in the corner.
Ball thrown away. Turns it over to the Wildcats. And a foul in the backcourt. That'll be on Nick Summers.
His first, team's first. I expect Bloomfield to try to push the tempo up a little bit out of that timeout. I don't think the coach thought they were getting enough aggressive looks at the basket. There's a drive to the basket, and they did that, but just didn't work.
Nick Summers chases the pass down. Back out to Jordan Fitz. Nick Summers on the baseline. Shot up, no good. Rebound Lee. Puts it up. He'll be fouled on the play.
Thomas Forkham again.
His
second.
These free throws will be brought to you by Mid-State Overhead Door. That's right here in Bloomfield. You give them a call. It's 568-4600 for a new overhead door and also installation from the good folks down at Mid-State Overhead Door right here in Bloomfield.
Jacob Lee now 1 for 3 from the line. In the game for Dexter, it looks like Brad Potts.
And a turnover by Bloomfield, put up and in.
Nick Summers with his first 2.
Dexter bringing full court pressure. They're going to force another turnover. Jacob Lee with a pickup.
Well, I thought the more up-tempo game would benefit Bloomfield, but right now it's paying more for Dexter's advantage. Little lapse in defense.
Ball knocked away by Jacob Lee. Dexter's lead up to 8 now as Bloomfield's yet to score here in the game. 3:13 remaining in the first quarter.
Bloomfield's got to take care of the ball better than they have.
Ball deflected away. It'll stay with the Wildcats.
Hey, Dexter started putting the pressure on the ball and double teaming the ball, and that's paying them some benefits. Now we'll see if Bloomfield can get behind that pressure and get it down underneath to Vandiver.
Pounds looks underneath. Shot up, put up by Henson, no good. It'll be a foul underneath. It'll stay with the Wildcats.
Looks like that's going to be on Jacob Lee. His first, team's second. Jordan Miller in the game for
Vandiver's shot
Dexter.
underneath, no good. Dexter will push it up. Jacob, or that's
Jordan Miller.
that'll
A
be a
little bit of
turnover.
shuffle before he took off. But Dexter is moving the ball pretty well. They were getting some pretty good movement with the ball and trying to stretch out the Bloomfield defense, which is obviously what anybody wants to do.
And a foul in the backcourt.
On Daniel Fitz, his first, team third. What Bloomfield probably needs to try to do with Dexter trying to play that aggressive defense is try to bring some people underneath out and attack it from behind.
And a shot in the corner up, no good by Vandiver. And a scramble for the ball. It'll be a tie-up. Give it back over to the Bearcats. Well, certainly Dexter is the more aggressive team here in the first quarter, playing very well on defense.
They played well on defense, and they found some holes in the Bloomfield defense. And I'd say, yeah, they're playing well on defense. Shutout is every coach's dream.
Yeah, Dexter's working on a shutout of Bloomfield here in the first quarter. That'll be Daniel Fitz in the corner for three, no good.
There's Fitz again with an aggressive foul. Brett Ruck, who's a freshman, had a good position on that rebound, and Fitz made the aggressive foul, gets his second, so he'll go to the bench, likely stay there for most of the rest of this half. Bloomfield's trapped in the corner. Okay, that time they did bring somebody from underneath and got a good shot. And they break the drought. Aaron Henson with two.
Now with a minute 15 remaining, Dexter still on top, 8-2. Jacob Lee works underneath, and it'll be a traveling violation. Turns it over to the Wildcats.
Just tried to do a little bit too much on his own in that one. There were 3 guys on him, and he did better off just kicking it out.
And a shot outside by Henson, no good. Put up, back up and in by Vandiver. Now an 8-4 ball game.
Yeah, Vandiver's who Bloomfield looks to for the scoring.
And a shot underneath by Jacob Lee, no good.
Rebound by Cooper. Lee had a good shot at the basket that time. Defensive man came out, got out of the defense, got out of position. Brandon Moore back in for Dexter.
And a shot up underneath, no good by Henson. And it'll be out of bounds. It'll stay with the Wildcats. 18 seconds remaining here in the first quarter.
Well, it'll be a big basket if Bloomfield can score here before the end of the quarter. You know, they've been dominated this entire game. If they go in with just a 2-point deficit, it'll be big.
It seems like Dexter's been clearly the better team here in the first quarter, but it's only a 4-point lead.
Yeah, they've dominated this quarter, and they got it. Bloomfield has a chance to go in with just a 2-point deficit.
And these free throws brought to you by Brownie Wilburn, the Stoddard County prosecuting attorney. He's wishing good luck to all teams tonight in the final night of the Stoddard County Conference Tournament.
Brett Rupp, freshman, who they expect good things of the next 4 years. Misses both. Scramble for the rebound with Travis Phillips, and it's out on Dexter. Get 13 seconds left. Bloomfield with a chance to cut it to 2 or 1. 3-pointer doesn't go, and a foul on the rebound. It's going to go against Austin Cooper.
And we have 7 seconds remaining in the game. Only an 8-4 lead for Dexter.
Well, this would be a big basket for Dexter if they can score it. They get the shot in. That's huge.
And a shot up and in by Brandon Moore is good. He'll get another chance to add a point at the free throw line with 0.4 seconds remaining here in the first quarter.
Austin Cooper on the foul. That was a huge shot for Dexter. Bloomfield had the ball. They could have cut it to 2. Now Dexter has a chance to go in with a 7-point. Now we'll go with a 6-point lead. So that was a big 10 seconds in this game.
Sure, 10-4 lead for Dexter here at the end of the first quarter. We'll be back with your second momentarily.
I chose Three Rivers Community College because it's a great place to start.
I'm taking the same freshman and sophomore classes as at a university, but at TRCC they cost a lot less and financial aid goes further. I love the individual attention. My teachers are great and classes are convenient. Learn more at www.trcc.edu or call 877-TRY-TRCC.
Start here, start now at Three Rivers Community College.
Learn more online at trcc.edu.
Hey, I'm Kurt Hillis at Lincoln Lacey Chevrolet. We've got a full line of GMC, Chevrolet, and Buick products. I'll pass it over to my Ford man, Charlie Thacker.
GM's not your thing? Come check us out here at the Ford Dodge Jeep store. Check out my man Blake on the internet, LincolnLacey.com.
If you don't have time to come down to Malden, check us out on cars.com or autotrader.com, and if you need financing, I'm going to pass it to my man Robert Sanders.
And our ultimate goal here at Lincoln Lacey, no matter your situation, is to pass the savings on to you.
And welcome back to the second quarter of the JV Championship, the Stoddard County Conference Tournament. Dexter on top, 10-4.
Bloomfield with the ball. Dexter starting zone. Good block by
that was Jacob Lee on the block, and he's running the floor, puts it up into transition. Good. Nice series of plays there by Jacob Lee.
He's leading scorer in the game with 6. And Dexter pressing.
And a ball lost out of bounds by the Wildcats.
The Dexter traps have really bothered the Bloomfield ball handlers. They're getting over in the corner where they're also being trapped by the sidelines. It's almost a takedown. Foul on Brandon Moore, his first, team 6. Bloomfield breaking the press easily that time.
And a traveling violation.
Tried to do a jump stop, but took a couple of steps before he did the jump stop.
And the ball turned over.
Travis Phillips with the interception. Good defensive play. Gave some help on the backside. And Phillips is going to put up 2. Can't get it to go.
Vanderver with a tough basket underneath.
He now has 4 in the game. Now Bloomfield looking to do some trapping at half court.
Jacob Lee with a runner, no good.
Had a good look at the basket. There was no weak side help on the defense.
And the ball turned over by the Wildcats, gives it back over to Dexter.
Good idea. They had the man open underneath. It just got behind him.
And it's a 12-6 lead by Dexter. 5:17 remaining in the first half.
Again, Bloomfield looking to do some trapping out half court, 3/4 court. And then they'll drop back in the zone.
All underneath, Jacob Lee travels on the pivot.
Trying to do a spin move and change pivot feet.
And Hensel will drive it, and he's going to be fouled on the drive.
Foul be on Jacob Lee, his second, team 7th, will be shooting 1-on-1.
And these free throws brought to you by Reinhardt Insurance out on North Outer Road in Dexter. And a new phone number, 614-5090. That's Reinhardt Insurance and Dexter.
Phil stepped on the baseline when he got the rebound off the free throw. Again, Bloomfield's trying to trap in the corner.
Ball deflected away. It'll stay with the Bearcats.
Brett Ruck back in the game for Bloomfield. Good movement by Dexter that time.
Nice shot put up there by Nick Summers, and he deflects the ball out of bounds. Stays with the Wildcats. 4:25 remaining in the half. Dexter up 14-6.
That's good movement. Got the ball down in the court, then they skipped it over to somebody on the opposite side on the wing, on the weak side wing, and he was open for a free throw shot, basically.
And Vander with the ball. He'll drive it. No good. And
good hustle there by Cowart.
And the ball taken away, a scramble for it. And it's a big pile, and it'll be a jump ball.
Go to Dexter.
Nice effort there by the Bearcats.
Thomas Forkham back in for Bloomfield. Good hustle out front by Nick Summers. Good penetration by Fitz.
Pass underneath, taken away. And it's a double dribble.
He's wanting to pass it, and his man wasn't looking at him, so he decided to start dribbling again. One of those that you hope nobody's watching.
Yeah. He could have sold it a little better.
There wasn't any action going around, so you're hoping nobody's watching you. You might get away with it.
Nick Summers out front, over to Fitz.
Fitz's game, just from watching this here, is to penetrate. He's not going to put up any outside shots, but he's good penetrating. He's penetrated the zone several times.
And the ball underneath. Shot up, put up, no good.
Rebound by Moore.
And Fitz on the drive. He'll put it up, no good.
There's a breakaway. Great hustle by Nick Summers by getting back. We thought we had a breakaway. Thought Cowart was going to have an easy layup. He gets back, gets the arm in, and gets the ball out of bounds without fouling.
Yeah, it's tough to do in transition like that. You're basically out of position already, and to make a play out of position, that's tough without fouling.
Make that running play without fouling is very difficult. Thomas Forkin with a nice basket off the inbound.
And a shot put up by Miller, no good. Rebound Vandiver.
Miller was open because Fitz was able to penetrate the zone and kicked out to him.
And the ball out of bounds, turns it over to the Bearcats. 2:21 remaining.
Good idea by the Bearcats. Tried to get the ball into Vandiver, their big scorer. He had it, and he had position. He just lost it going up. Dexter's content to play a controlled tempo.
That's Ruck with a rebound. He'll push it down. 2-on-1. Vandiver with a shot. Fouled on the play.
Ruck comes up limping. He just made a good play, but pulling up and getting the ball down to Vandiver. That foul's going to be on Daniel Fitz. That's his third. I'm sure he'll have a seat on the bench for the rest of this half.
These free throws brought to you by Judge Joe Satterfield. He wishes good luck to all the teams in the final night here at the Stoddard County Conference Tournament. Judge Joe Satterfield.
Aaron Henson back in for the Wildcats. Bluefield's now 0 for 5 from the line in this half.
And that's Fitz on the drive, no good. Out of bounds off of Brandon Moore. Minute 43 remaining here in the first half.
And again, we're kind of where we were in the last quarter. If Bloomfield can get a couple of buckets, they're right back in the game.
And a nice move there underneath by Vandiver. He puts the basket in, plus the foul. Cuts the lead to 4.
Cowart and Phillips in for Bloomfield.
These free throws brought to you by Seymour Sports Web. They have all your scores and also photos and a message board for opinion at SeymourSportsWeb.com. Check them out.
Another missed free throw for Bloomfield, but they're right back in the game. If they get a stop and one more bucket.
Jordan Fitz works against the zone. That's Jacob Lee with a jump shot, no good. Rebound
Good
Miller.
position.
Jordan Fitz with a drive. Nice shot put up there in the lane by Jordan Fitz.
Hey, one thing the Fitz boys have been taught to do is penetrate, because they both do it real well. A little quick on the shot.
Down to a minute remaining. Dexter on the break. And they turn it over. 51 seconds remain. Dexter on top, 16-10.
And there was Nick Summers on the floor again. He spends a lot of time on the floor. He's very impressed with the way the aggressiveness and as hard as he works out there. Bloomfield not getting any penetration against the Dexter defense. And there's Summers causing some problems.
And we've got a quick timeout here. 25 seconds remain in the half. We'll take a quick break.
In the 3.5 decades that we've been in business, Countywide Insurance has taken pride in being a partner in the lives and businesses of our customers. We've celebrated their triumphs and stood beside them in the hard times. We've been a resource and a sounding board for everything from protecting home and heart to reducing business risk. We're grateful for the trust our clients invest in us. We look forward to a continuing partnership with them, and we want to be the one you turn to. Your hometown agency, Countywide Insurance.
And with 25 seconds remaining in the half, Dexter still on top, 16-10. It'll be Bloomfield inbounding on the sideline.
And Coach Carnes of Bloomfield didn't like the way his team was moving in that before he called timeout, because they weren't getting any positive moves towards the basket. Again, we're at the situation where this is to be a big basket for Bloomfield. Nice move.
And a shot put up good there by
Aaron Henson. He now has 4. Summers, good ball fake.
And that brings an end to the first half here of the JV Championship, the Stoddard County Conference Tournament. Dexter on top of Bloomfield, 16-12. We'll be right back.
So you're wondering what's the better deal, cable or the dish? Well, let's see how they size up. The dish has no local office, no ability to provide their own high-speed internet or phone for bundled savings, and can require a 2-year contract with hefty early termination fees. Cable, on the other hand, has local offices, its own high-speed internet, and phone services with a lot of great features. New Wave Communications, there really is no better choice.
And you're watching the Dexter High School cheerleaders perform here at halftime.
In today's competitive...
And folks, if you've not been to the Winchester place, come in and take a look at this facility. You don't know what you have missed.
We are very proud of this facility. A lot of people do not realize we're here, what we can offer to them, and what a facility we have. And we would like to have people come by anytime and tourists. You won't find a better place to live or better staff to take care of you anywhere southeast Missouri. I'll guarantee it.
We are located at 400 Winchester Drive. Come down Bowman, and we sit on the corner of Bowman and Winchester.
In today's competitive market, you need a dealer you can trust, and you can find that at Allen Christian and Dexter.
Since 1958, my dad Alan and the rest of our family have been selling cars in the southeast Missouri area.
For over 50 years, we've taken care of you, our customer, with great service and selection at the best price. Our experienced sales staff makes your buying simple.
Take a look at our inventory online, or better yet, right here on the lot.
Remember, you'll like the way we do business at Allen Christian and Dexter.
At MHJ Insurance Agency, you are a valued customer and friend. We still believe in old-fashioned service and can help with all your insurance needs. Auto, home, boat, business, farm, life and health, just to name a few. Protecting your hard-earned assets is no child's play. We'll work hard to find you the best coverage at the best price. MHJ Insurance Agency, modern technology with old-fashioned service. Free quotes, free service.
For lunch, supper, anytime, the best food in Dexter is always Pizza Hut Wing Street. Our famous pizzas are handmade with all natural ingredients, no fillers, no preservatives. For a quick lunch, try our buffet. Eat all you want. Our delicious pasta selections will soon be your family favorite. And Wing Street wings are perfect for get-togethers. Wing it like a pro. Add potato wedges, dunkers, or mini pies with a 2-liter of your favorite Pepsi product, and you've got a full meal. There's always something good cooking at your Dexter Pizza Hut. Call or order online today.
And welcome back. We're here at halftime of the JV championship between Dexter and Bloomfield. Dexter enjoying a 16-12 lead. And I tell you, Terry, it sure seems like that 4-point lead's about double digits, it seems like, because both teams can't really get on a run here in the first half. And well, I tell you, that 4-point lead seems pretty safe for now.
It does. I was going to say the same thing. In a low-scoring game like this, a 4-point lead is like a double-digit lead, and as you saw in the last game, the game that immediately preceded this, when Bloomfield was down 11 at halftime, ended up winning the game by 11. But I think this 4-point lead may be more like an 11, 12-point lead because both teams are having trouble scoring. And Dexter, seemingly, just watching the game, weren't watching the score, you think Dexter was up by 20, but Bloomfield's hung in there, made some basket, and if Bloomfield has made half their free throws, it'd be a 1-point game. So hopefully the kids will loosen up a little bit in the second half, and they might get a little bit, a relaxed shooter is a better shooter. They might have been a little bit tight coming into the championship game. They're not used to the atmosphere, and hopefully this second half we'll get a little bit better offensive production. But as it is, 4 points is a lot, and that's why that last bucket for Bloomfield was really big to cut it from 6 to 4 before the end of the first half.
Sure. And we'll see what happens here in the second half between Dexter and Bloomfield. Tight game so far, 16-12 a half. We'll be back with your second half momentarily. Stick with us. And we're back now with your third quarter here at the JV Championship. Tight game here in the first half. 16-12, Dexter on top. Looks like Bloomfield will inbound it for the third quarter.
Yeah, looks like we've got pretty much the same starters. Same people out that started the game. It'd be Forkham,
ball deflected
Vanderbilt,
away.
Pounce, Henson, and Cowart.
Fitz over to Summers. He puts it up and in.
I'm impressed by the energy that Summers brings to the game. There he was. He forced a turnover there, picked the pocket.
And a drive there by Jordan Fitz is good. Nice little run here by Dexter, opened up the third quarter.
Stretch that 4-point lead to 8 points. And this game, a 4-point run like that's a big run.
Sure. There's Vandiver. Nice little turnaround jumper.
He now has 8 points in the game. He's leading scorer in the game.
Jacob Lee in the lane, puts it up and in.
For his 8. The Bloomfield defender got out of position trying to make the steal. Left Lee with the open lane, then he didn't get any weak side help. And that's one thing these are freshmen and sophomores. As they play more, they'll learn more about playing team defense, whether they're playing the zone, man-to-man. When one of your guys gets beat, the other guy has to get his back and has to get some type of help.
And Bloomfield in a half-court trap. Summers with a jump shot. Rims off. Rebound, Brandon Moore underneath. He'll lose it. Summers turns it over. And a run out by Bloomfield. Vanderbilt the rebound. He'll put it up and in, and the foul. Seems like the intensity's picked up for both teams now here in the second half.
It sure has. That's Jacob Lee's third foul.
These free throws brought to you by Judge Joe Satterfield. He's helping bring this year's final night of the Stoddard County Conference Tournament. We sure appreciate Judge Joe Satterfield. We wish his luck to all teams of the final night.
Bloomfield makes their first free throw of the night. Jacob Lee went to the bench with his third foul.
Fitz looks to Moore, turns it over.
And again, there was good help defense by Henson. He dropped down in the passing zone and created a turnover.
Vandiver underneath, misses a shot. Rebound Summers. Summers down to Moore. Kicks it back out to Fitz. He'll drive it. Left hand up, no good. Summers with the rebound, gives it back out to Moore.
And Summers hustled, kept Dexter in possession.
And Fitz will put up the three, no good.
Down by Henson. And Dexter, aggressive defense out front. Bluefield tried to get behind it, and that's what they did.
Henson goes in for the drive. He's fouled on the shot. 3:47 remaining in the third quarter. These free throws brought to you by Brandy Welburn, the Stoddard County prosecuting attorney. Wishes good luck to all the teams in the final night of the Stoddard County Conference Tournament. Sure appreciate Brandy Welburn help bring the final night right here in Bloomfield.
That last foul by Brad Potts, his first of the game, team second. I think he called that bank.
Ball over to Summers. Fitz will drive with the left hand again. He misses in the paint. Strong rebound there by Forkham.
Again, Fitz was able to penetrate like both of them have been doing all night. When you do that, you can create offense either for yourself or for your team.
Shot up, no good. And it will be a tie-up. It'll stay with Bloomfield. 22-18. Dexter still on top. 3:07 remaining in the third.
Dexter jumped out early in this half. Now Bloomfield's at least evened it up for the half.
And a nice transition bucket there by the Bearcats. Finished off by
Brad Potts.
Potts, yep.
And again, that was Fitz creating that layup by being able to make some penetration and pulled up to where he could get the dish off his teammate.
Forkham with a shot, no good. And a shot up and in. Looked like that was by
Zach Pounds.
By Pounds, yep.
His first 2 points.
Summers turns it over. This is Henson, one-on-one break. And a nice transition bucket there by Henson. And Dexter will call timeout with 2:10 remaining in the third. Bloomfield making a run. We'll be right back.
I chose Three Rivers Community College because it's a great place to start.
I'm taking the same freshman and sophomore classes as at a university, but at TRCC they cost a lot less and financial aid goes further. I love the individual attention. My teachers are great and classes are convenient. Learn more at www.trcc.edu or call 877-TRY-TRCC.
Start here, start now at Three Rivers Community College.
Learn more online at trcc.edu.
2:10 remaining in the third. Dexter just with a 2-point edge over Bloomfield. Bloomfield starting to play more aggressive on defense, turning into offensive buckets, Terry.
Well, they picked up the tempo some. I think that last bucket was one of the first fast break buckets we've had in the game. The Bloomfield was trapping, and they've been able to create some turnovers. After Dexter did that early in the half, first 30 seconds of the half, it looked like Dexter was going to run away with it because they scored 2 really quick buckets. But Bloomfield's come back. They've outscored Dexter in this half.
And we'll see how Dexter adjusts. 2:10 remaining in the third.
Bloomfield's in 1-3-1 and try to trap some more. And they do it. Vandiver with the.
And that's Henson on the drive again. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. And these free throws brought to you by the Bank of Advance in 3 locations in Stoddard County. Advance, Dexter, and Bell City. Give them a visit at bankofadvance.com.
Bloomfield still having trouble at the line. They've only made, they're 0 for 6 the first half. They're 2 for 4 this half. Three for 5, it's a 1-point game.
And a shot underneath by Potts, no good. He'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Foul on Zach Pounds, his first, team's first.
These free throws brought to you by Reinhardt Insurance. They're on the North Outer Road in Dexter. Get in touch with them for all of your insurance needs. That's Reinhardt Insurance in Dexter. Second shot, no good. Jacob Lee with offensive rebound. Throws it back out to Fitz.
Like the foul on the 3-point shot. They're going to give him three shots. Yep. He'd released the shot, and then Henson, no pounds went into him. Makes the second. His Summers 7 for the game.
Shot up good there by Summers. Stretches the lead to
8.
4. A minute and a half remaining here in the third quarter. Bloomfield with the ball.
Well, that time Bloomfield broke the press pretty easily, but then didn't go on and attack the basket.
And a three-point shot up, no good.
Paul Fox now in the game. 5'9" sophomore.
Shot up by Daniel Fitz, no good. Now with 50 seconds remaining. Brandon Moore underneath, shot up and good.
First 2 of the second half, 4 points in the game. Nice baseline drive of Paul Fox. Seeing his first action of the game here. Has his first 2 of the game.
That three-point shot up, no good by Daniel Fitz. Shot up, blocked away in the lane.
That was Travis Phillips with the block. Going to be a foul on Summers, I believe.
Nick Summers with the push along the sideline.
Nick Summers second, team's third in the half. Again, be a big basket for Bloomfield if they can cut it to 2.
5 seconds remaining.
They got to get
3,
the offense.
1.
Got it up and in.
Vandenberg gets the shot at the buzzer, cuts the lead to 2. We're at the end of 3 here, the JV championship, 29-27. Dexter on top. We'll be right back with your fourth quarter.
For lunch, supper, anytime, the best food in Dexter is always Pizza Hut Wing Street. Our famous pizzas are handmade with all natural ingredients, no fillers, no preservatives. For a quick lunch, try our buffet. Eat all you want. Our delicious pasta selections will soon be your family favorite. And Wing Street wings are perfect for get-togethers. Wing it like a pro. Add potato wedges, dunkers, or mini pies with a 2-liter of your favorite Pepsi product, and you've got a full meal. There's always something good cooking at your Dexter Pizza Hut. Call or order online today.
At MHJ Insurance Agency, you are a valued customer and friend. We still believe in old-fashioned service and can help with all your insurance needs. Auto, home, boat, business, farm, life and health, just to name a few. Protecting your hard-earned assets is no child's play. We'll work hard to find you the best coverage at the best price. MHJ Insurance Agency, modern technology with old-fashioned service. Free quotes, free service.
Your fourth quarter about to get underway here at the JV championship. Dexter enjoying a 2-point lead.
Well, Tyler, just like we kind of expected, the pace picked up quite a bit the third quarter. Bloomfield scored 15 points in the third quarter after scoring 12 in the first half.
Jacob Lee gets a tough 2 points there.
He's now in double figures with 10. Foul on Brandon Moore. His second, team's 5th, so Dexter has 5 team fouls. Bloomfield only has 2. That might be a factor if Bloomfield can get into the bonus early in the fourth quarter. Fox just misses the three-pointer.
A jumper by Nick Summers, no good. Forkham with a rebound, he'll turn it over.
When you have the ball in your hands and you fall to the ground, it's going to be a walk.
Summers pass to Jacob Lee, knocked away by Forkham. Nice defensive series.
Yeah, Bloomfield saw what Dexter was trying to do, which was create the penetration by bringing the inside guy up to the free throw line. They were able to disrupt the pass.
And the ball out of bounds off of Henson. Gives it over to the Bearcats. Pounds into the game for the Wildcats.
Bloomfield off to a slow start in the quarter. Good defense, good anticipation by Logan Cowart.
Brandon Moore didn't see the Wildcat in front of him, gives it back over to the Wildcats. Vanderbilt with a tough shot underneath. Cuts the lead to 2.
He now has 15 in the game. So we got 2 down. Summers and Zach Pounds. Pounds came over. Summers was driving to the basket, and Pounds came over to stop him. They're both up. Pounds' third foul. Aaron Henson coming into the game, plays Pounds.
These free throws brought to you by SEMO Sports Web. Visit the website for all the Southeast Missouri scores. Also, they have photos from games throughout their area, and also news reports and also opinion for those wanting to talk about Southeast Missouri sports. That's SEMOSportsWeb.com.
Summers misses first. He has 8 in the game. He's 2 for 4 from the line.
And now under 5 minutes remaining. Dexter with a 2-point lead.
Bloomfield's looking for Vanderbilt a little bit more. Good strip by Fitz. Fouls on Paul Fox, his first team four. It's going to send Jordan Fitz to the line to shoot 2. He has 4 in the game. First trip to the line.
These free throws are brought to you Mid-State. Overhead door right here in Bloomfield. Out on County Road 426. Call them at 568-4600 for new overhead door and installation. You're right here in Bloomfield. Mid-State overhead door.
Dexter's getting a little cold at the line. They've missed their last 4 shots. And in this game, making free throws is big.
And a lefty put up there by Fitz, no good. Rebound Brandon Moore up, no good. Gets it again. And he puts it up, no good. Rebound Vandiver. 4 minutes remaining here in the game. Your JV championship.
Neither team able to do much offensively. They've each just scored 2 points in this quarter. We've gone halfway through the quarter, almost halfway through the quarter. I expect Bloomfield to try to get it into Vanderbilt. He's their horse. He has 15 in the game to lead all scorers. Jacob Lee leads scoring for Dexter with 10. There's Vanderbilt on the free throw line, spins.
And a put back there by Henson ties the game up. 3.5 minutes remaining.
Pressure of Bloomfield, turns it over. Vanderbilt came out and created the trap on Fitz, and Fitz put the ball on the sideline.
And we have a timeout on the floor. We'll be right back.
Hey, I'm Kurt Hillis at Lincoln Lacey Chevrolet. We've got a full line of GMC, Chevrolet, and Buick products. I'll pass it over to my Ford man, Charlie Thacker.
GM's not your thing? Come check us out here at the Ford Dodge Jeep store. Check out my man Blake on the internet, LincolnLacey.com.
If you don't have time to come down to Malden, check us out on Cars.com or AutoTrader.com, and if you need financing, I'm going to pass it to my man Robert Sanders.
And our ultimate goal here at Lincoln Lacey, no matter your situation, is to pass the savings on to you.
And with 3:28 remaining in the fourth, we've got a tie game here between Bloomfield and Dexter.
Yeah, Bloomfield's gone on a scoring frenzy this quarter's halfway through the quarter, and Bloomfield scored 4 to Dexter's 2. And in this game, that's kind of a scoring frenzy.
Sure. Yeah, with about a 4-point spread, you think with a couple minutes remaining, is it enough time for these teams to make a run? You know, points are so hard to come by in this game. The ball to Hanson in the corner. He looks for Forkham underneath. Can't get there.
Forkham and Vanderbilt trying to stay in the same space. It's going to be on Jordan Fitz. His second, that's team 6, so the next foul by Dexter puts Bloomfield on the line in the bonus. Good inbound play and move by Vanderbilt.
And Bloomfield has the lead. That might be one of the first leads of the game for the Wildcats.
I think it is the first lead.
And a foul there in the corner by Pounds.
It'll be his 4th. And it's team 5th. You really don't want to see that foul out there because he really wasn't trying to steal the ball, and he's 20 feet away from the basket where the guy with the ball wasn't going to do you any harm.
2:57 remaining. Ball worked around. Ball to Daniel Fitz. He'll put up the 3. Good. It's one of the only 3-point shots we've seen in this game, and Daniel Fitz knocks it down.
It is the only 3-pointer of this game.
And a nice transition bucket there by the Wildcats, finished off by Henson.
2 passes, the ball never hits the floor. That's how you break a press, make a layup.
Jacob Lee underneath, rolls in. Dexter regains the lead.
Got the defender on his hip and was able to spin off of him and make the layup.
2:08 remaining in the game. We sure have a barn burner here in the JV championship, I'll tell you. 2 minutes remaining.
Vanderbilt's going to try to work the baseline now. They've got to look for him.
Vanderbilt underneath, no good. Forkham with a rebound. He'll put it back up. Fouled on the play. 1:46 remaining. Chance to take the lead for the Wildcats.
Okay, that time, Vanderbilt and Forkham weren't trying to occupy the same space. Vanderbilt was on one side of the lane, Forkham was on the other. That put Forkham in position to get that rebound.
Forkham's first shot rattles out. Got a chance to tie it here. And free throws are big in this game with it being so close all throughout. Second shot rims in. Tied 36, a minute 45 remaining. Jacob Lee with the ball over to Summers. Summers back with it, working against the Bloomfield zone.
They're looking for Lee, but he's being double teamed underneath, and timeout Dexter.
And we have a timeout on the floor. We'll be right back.
So you're wondering what's the better deal, cable or the dish? Well, let's see how they size up. The dish has no local office, no ability to provide their own high-speed internet or phone for bundled savings, and can require a 2-year contract with hefty early termination fees. Cable, on the other hand, has local offices, its own high-speed internet, and phone services with a lot of great features. New Wave Communications, there really is no better choice.
In the 3.5 decades that we've been in business, Countywide Insurance has taken pride in being a partner in the lives and businesses of our customers. We've celebrated their triumphs and stood beside them in the hard times. We've been a resource and a sounding board for everything from protecting home and hearth to reducing business risk. We're grateful for the trust our clients invest in us. We look forward to a continuing partnership with them, and we want to be the one you turn to. Your hometown agency, Countywide Insurance.
And with a minute 29 remaining, we've got a close one here, folks. Tied at 36. Dexter with the ball.
Okay, Coach Geatley from Dexter is probably drawing up a play off downbounds to create some spacing and get the ball to Jacob Lee, who's their leading scorer with 12. Got Lee on the high post. They get it into the free throw line.
Shot up by Lee, no good. Forkin with a rebound.
Got the shot, just couldn't get it to go.
Pounds of the ball. Over to Henson.
Now we're going to look for Bloomfield. Probably try to get the ball into Vandiver. He's being triple teamed underneath.
Forkin underneath. No good. Vandiver with a rebound. Up, no good. Daniel Fitz with the ball. He'll drive it down. 52 seconds remain here in the game.
Smart move by Fitz, pull up. He didn't have the numbers. And foul out front.
And a foul on the drive. That would be Bloomfield's 6th foul.
Fitz with the pull up, can't get it to go. Good rebound by Moore.
Big three-point shot there by Fitz. That's Jordan Fitz on the three. 30 seconds remaining, a three-point lead. And a timeout on the floor. 30 seconds remain in this JV championship. Dexter on top by 3. We'll be right back.
In today's competitive market, you need a dealer you can trust, and you can find that at Allen Christian and Dexter.
Since 1958, my dad Alan and the rest of our family have been selling cars in the southeast Missouri area.
For over 50 years, we've taken care of you, our customer, with great service and selection at the best price. Our experienced sales staff makes your buying simple.
Take a look at our inventory online, or better yet, right here on the lot.
Remember, you'll like the way we do business at Allen Christian and Dexter.
And we've got a ball game here, Terry.
Well, that three-pointer by Jordan, both the Fitz have made three-pointers this game. The only three-pointers either team's made, and that is huge because Bloomfield hasn't made a three-pointer this game. So, in effect, it's a three-point game, but it's a two-possession game with only 30 seconds left. And in a low-scoring game, two possessions is to think you're going to score twice in two possessions is big expectations. That was huge.
Sure. We got a 3-point lead for the Dexter Bearcats. 30 seconds remaining in the JV championship. Bloomfield with the ball.
Dexter's going to slow them down. They're not really trying to steal. They're trying to slow them down. Now they're trapping. Vanderbilt has the ball way out front where he can't do a whole lot of damage.
And the ball turned over. And they'll foul Jordan Fitz on the play, actually Daniel Fitz. 14 seconds remaining in the game. That'll send Fitz to the line to shoot a 1-and-1.
Brandon Moore made a good defensive play down on the other end, but because he stood his ground against Vanderbilt and caused the turnover. Ball goes back to Dexter. Bloomfield's going to have to go for the steal and then for a quick foul, which they do. It's going to be 5 on Zach Pounds. Or I'll take that back. Yeah, Zach Pounds, that's his 5th.
11 seconds remaining. Dexter still on top. Jacob Lee will be at the line.
Now it's truly a 2-point or 2-possession game with 11.3 left. Two big free throws, but
pushes the lead to 5. 10 seconds remaining. Henson will drive it up. 3-point shot up, no good. And that'll bring it in. Well, not quite yet. 1 second remaining in the game. Dexter on top, 41-36.
And Dexter's going to win the JV championship of the Stoddard County tournament.
Well, Dexter really made the plays down at the end of the game. They played good defense, executed on offense. A big 3-pointer by Daniel Fitz.
The last 2 minutes, they've scored the last 6 points now.
Jordan Fitz with a free throw, pushes the lead to 6. 1.7 seconds remaining. Shot rims out, and that brings it in to the JV title game. And it's the Dexter Bearcats coming away with the JV championship, the Stoddard County Conference Tournament, 42-36. And we'll have the award presentation momentarily.
But Dexter did what they needed to do in the last 2 minutes of the game. They're the only team that scored. They made the big shots, they made the big steals, and they made free throws.
Folks, if you've not been to the Winchester Place, come in and take a look at this facility. You don't know what you have missed.
We are very proud of this facility. A lot of people do not realize we're here, what we can offer to them, and what a facility we have. And we would like to have people come by anytime and tour us. You won't find a better place to live or better staff to take care of you anywhere southeast Missouri. I'll guarantee it.
We are located at 400 Winchester Drive. Come down Bowman, and we sit on the corner of Bowman and Winchester.
For lunch, supper, anytime, the best food in Dexter is always Pizza Hut Wing Street. Our famous pizzas are handmade with all natural ingredients, no fillers, no preservatives. For a quick lunch, try our buffet. Eat all you want. Our delicious pasta selections will soon be your family favorite. And Wing Street wings are perfect for get-togethers. Wing it like a pro. Add potato wedges, dunkers, or mini pies with a 2-liter of your favorite Pepsi product, and you've got a full meal. There's always something good cooking at your Dexter Pizza Hut. Call or order online today.
I chose Three Rivers Community College because it's a great place to start.
I'm taking the same freshman and sophomore classes as at a university, but at TRCC they cost a lot less and financial aid goes further. I love the individual attention. My teachers are great and classes are convenient. Learn more at www.trcc.edu or call 877-TRY-TRCC.
Start here, start now at Three Rivers Community College.
Learn more online at trcc.edu.
And you just saw the JV championship game between the Dexter Bearcats and the Bloomfield Wildcats. And Terry, you got some final stats for us. What do we have?
Sure do. The Bloomfield Wildcats, the second place Bloomfield Wildcats, were led by Adam Vandiver, leading scorer of the game with 15 points. Aaron Henson scored 12, 8 of those in the second half. Thomas Forkham had 3. Paul Fox 2, and Zach Pounds had 2 for the JV champion Dexter Bearcats. They were led by Jacob Lee with 14. He led in scoring the entire tournament. At 8 points by Nick Summers, 6 by Jordan Fitz, including a big three-pointer right with less than 2 minutes to go in the game. 5 by Brandon Potts, 4 Brandon Moore, and 3 by Daniel Fitz was the big three-pointer. The only other three-pointer in the game, which it came in the fourth quarter.
An impressive game. It basically come down to the end. It was going to be that way the whole game. Both teams really didn't ever get on a great run offensively, but it came down to execution.
Yeah,
and all close games do, and that was no different. And Dexter made the plays in the end. Made a big shot there by Daniel Fitz with that three-pointer, and Bloomfield just couldn't overcome it, and Dexter comes away with the JV championship.
Yeah, 4 points in a row was a big run in that game, and Dexter at the end of the game did what they had to do, scored the last 6 points and win by 6.
Sure. And that wraps up our coverage of the JV championship. We've got your championship game coming up between the Bernie Mules and the Dexter Bearcats. Don't go away. You're going to miss, or if you do go away, you're going to miss a great game between these two teams. They're going to slug it out for the championship right up next.